Hey, welcome to the show. I'm sorry, folks, it's a little dusty in here, but we are having a great time. And want to welcome you to the show. This is the Joe Show, where we don't disprove, we don't prove, we just stay neutral, that is. And so the kinds of things that I like to show people is tech. Okay, I like to show high tech. High tech to me means high speed. Okay, let's say thank you to Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. We had another beautiful day, and I mean beautiful, guys. Thank you, Jesus. So this is going to be a super show. This is the kind of show where I'd like to explain to you a few things about me. I'm different, kind of like Arby's, just different, okay? How am I different? I'm fast. That's how I'm different. I'm fast. Just fast, like vroom, or FOOM. That's the one I like. FOOM. That's me. One gear, go. I'm kind of like, who was that guy back in the 90s or the 2000s? I forget his name. He was a good actor, though. So it doesn't matter what I'm into. I'm into everything. I'm into acting. I'm into comedy. I'm into space. I'm into physics. I'm into cosmology. I'm into entertainment. I'm into teaching. I'm into put those together, you get edutainment. You know, I make my own music. I'm really big into music. I'm really big into speed. I'm into not using ProTools. I'm into not using hardly any gear to make my music. Hardly any. And in fact, you see here, all I really have is basic equipment that's really low budget. And I find that the lower the budget, the better. These headphones right here, they're only $10 at Walmart, okay? That's the kind of budget I'm talking about. $100 microphone, a mic stand that don't even work, that's duct taped together. And then as far as these speakers go, yeah, those are top of the line. Those are Mackie THX HD 824s. And those are top of the line speakers. They're $1,000 each, but guess what? I don't need them. Does anybody want them? I'll give them away. Because I don't need them. See, that's why I'm different, folks. Listen, I'm a different kind of guy. I don't need gear. I don't need compressors. I don't need EQs. I don't need Pro Tools. I don't need Fruity Loops. I don't need Reason. I don't need Roland. I don't need eSonic. I don't need samples. I don't need buses. I don't need routers. I don't need power sources. I don't need cords. I don't need instruments. I don't need anything. I don't need anything, folks. And I get the best sound you can freaking get. So don't mess with me. You see, Joe don't play, so don't play with Joe. That's how it goes around here. These are laws of the jungle, baby. Oh me. Laws of the jungle, baby. Let's go. You see, Joe ain't slow. Joe's got nothing to prove. Joe's happy as it is. See, Joe don't think about things that you think about. Joe don't think about time the way you think about time. Joe don't think about money the way you think about money. Joe don't think about life the way you think about life. And Joe don't think about physics the way you think about physics. And it's just that simple. Joe don't think at all about anything. That's what keeps his life so simple. Okay? So that's why Joe breathes easy, and that's why Joe sleeps sound. Okay? Now, Joe's going to demonstrate. Now, what's Joe going to demonstrate right here? Joe's going to open up his box of beats. It took him 60 days to make these 200 beats. Each one is perfectly consistent. Each one is perfectly mixed. Each one does not ever have to be touched again. Each one is cohesive and coherent and has that sound like Tom Schultz Stadium in a Box kind of sound. That's what I'm going to call it for now, is Tom Schultz Stadium in a Box. Or let's call it Bob Ezrin in a Box, because it sounds like Pink Floyd, Alice Cooper, and Deep Purple all in one cohesive sound, all of the beats. And Joe's going to show you that each one of these comes up without any calibration, without any setup, in a half a second. And Joe should be able to bring up, so if he brings it up in a half a second, plays maybe 10 seconds. So that's 10 seconds. Joe could do it. Joe could show you 200 beats in probably half an hour. If he just opens it, plays 10 seconds, and opens the next one. But the thing is, the thing that's so cool about it is that Joe does not use Pro Tools. Joe only uses one track. Joe only uses one chain. Joe does use a few plugins, but less than 10 total on all tracks. He uses less than 10 plugins in his OBS. It's right here, folks. I'll show you that part right now, okay? I'll show you Joe's 10 plugins in OBS. But that's the extent of it, folks. Joe is very simple. Joe is a very simple simpleton when it comes to this music making stuff. He only uses one track. And here it is, Joe's one track. Boom. He uses 2 compressors. Here's the first one. It's like a Tektronix, or is that Teletronics? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not from the 60s. But here's his second Teletronics. He's using McDSP. And this is not hardware, folks. This is just electronics. And then he's got his... oh, man, does his stuff sound good. So Joe doesn't hear any of this, by the way. Joe needs to be very clear about that he does not hear any of the sounds of these plugins. He doesn't have to. This is all locked, folks. This is all just set it, forget it, and Joe's got the sound he wants. And he just sets it and forgets it, folks. And these are the 9 plugins that he uses. And one of the plugins is optional. Okay, this is a good one right here, guys. You see how Joe can read his peaks? Peaks. And you see those really tall peaks? Those get chopped by the soft clipper. The soft clipper, folks. It's right here. It's really beautiful. And then here's the master limiter, which also lets you really control those peak levels. Which you don't even actually touch any peak levels. What you're really controlling is the body, the RMS. Okay? As long as that doesn't rise above that -12, you got a hit record. Okay? You can just see it's a hit record, and you don't even have to. So now I'm going to turn on the reverb delay. So all you have to do, folks, is look to believe. Believe what you see. Don't believe what you hear. And Joe don't go for anything to hear. Joe knows it's going to come out perfect every time. So Joe don't need to hear it. Joe just gets on his cheap headphones. He turns those headphones all the way up to 10. See that? Boom. You know why, right? Because he doesn't want any distortion, so he turns his headphones all the way up. Now his microphone is turned up about this much. See? Boom, 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 boom. Pow! 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 See what I mean, folks? So I'm just showing people before I really open up these beats. How do I get my sound? I get my sound through speed and cheapness. So I got those two things. I got a very fast computer and I have very cheap headphones. Believe me, folks. Believe me, folks, it works. It really works. Okay? When we come back, I'm going to show you. Thank you. See you in just a minute, guys. See you real quick.